Hi guys, welcome to Code Bashers. I hope your assessments are going good. So guys, now the main question is that sir, okay, we have been preparing for Accenture assessment from past 1 or 2 weeks. But now how to prepare for the interviews? So guys, to answer this question, in this particular video, what I will be doing, I will be explaining you the important subjects and the important topics from those subjects that are important for the interviews. And in the last part of the video I will also be telling you that from where you can download the notes for your preparation. So guys, make sure that you're watching this video till the end because it will be highly informative for you, wherein I will be discussing different subjects and different topics to prepare for. And also I will be discussing that from where you can download the notes for your preparation for Accenture interview. So guys, make sure that you're watching this video till the end, and please hit that like and subscribe button now only, because I don't want that you should be distracted for next 10 minutes and you should be distracted from your preparation. So guys, now let's start this video, and I highly request you to hit that like and subscribe button for motivating us for making more such videos. So guys, okay, so guys, the topics and subjects that I will be discussing here, they are very much important. Okay, first, if you have less time, then you should go first for these subjects, then only the rest of the subjects. So now let's start this video. So first important subject, or you will say a topic, is your resume. Again, I'm telling you, it is your resume first of all that is very much important. In resume, many of you have mentioned internships, many of you have mentioned projects, many of you have mentioned other things. Let's just discuss one by one. First important thing about your resume is internship. So if you have mentioned internship, then what questions can be asked from internship? First question is about your internship, that you will have to give a general idea to the interviewer that what you have done in internship, what was your teamwork, and what was your role in that internship. Next question that is important, that project you worked on during internship, because you might be working on some projects, so you will have to explain the entire project that you are working on the internship. Next is technologies you worked on the project, okay, in internship. So in project there might be Java using, there might be Spring Boot, Python, machine learning. Any project that you have done, you should know the technologies that you used in it, and you should know the basics of those technologies because the questions can also be asked from it. Okay, so I would suggest you that if you are still preparing for the still preparing for your resume, kindly at least add 2 internships in your resume, because it will give a very good impression on the interviewer that yes, you have done the internships. Okay, so this is the regarding internship, that what are important things about internship you should prepare. Next, coming to second most important thing in resume is your projects. So again, mention at least 2 projects in your resume if you have not done it as of now. Again, the questions that are very important for project is about your project, technology stack you used in the project, like you used Java, you used Python. You should know those technologies. If basic questions or some questions are asked from those technologies, you should know them. See, why projects are important? Projects are important because by these projects only, the interviewer will get to know that okay, this candidate has done the some work and he knows how a project is done, because they will be taking interviews of thousands of people per students. How will you shine amongst others? So simply try to mention at least 2 technology projects in your resume. Now, what are the challenges you face in the project? This question is important. How you overcome these challenges? Again, what is the future scope of your project? So if you're doing any project, what is the future scope of those projects? It is very important. Next, third thing important in resume is your skill set you mentioned. So skill set, again, if you are mentioning if you're mentioning in your resume, you should expect a question from it. It means that you should not lie in the resume. Everything you have written in your resume, it is must. Okay, I hope this thing is clear to you. Now from resume topic, these things are very important. First, you should give preference to these things in your resume. Now moving towards the next subject, that is the programming concepts. See guys, there is a possibility that many type of questions are asked regarding programming. Okay, there might be some basic coding question that will be given to you and you will be asked to write a code on piece of paper. This is also a possibility. Okay, but there are certain things that you must study if you don't have time. First of all, searching and sorting algorithms are very important. There are 2 searching algorithms, linear search and binary search. Linear search and binary search, you should know the algorithm with their time complexities, both uh, worst case and best case time complexities. And sorting algorithms, there are 3 sorting algorithms which are important: selection sort, insertion sort, with their time complexities and bubble sort also. So if you don't have time, so in programming concepts, these 5 questions you must know. Anything can be asked from these questions. Okay, these are very much important. I'm not saying that in programming they will only ask these questions, but if you don't have time, then these are the first go-to question that you should go towards it. Okay, next important thing in programming concept is study the real life implementation of data structures. So there are different types of data structures. There is array, there is tag, there is queue. You should know their definitions of every data structure, and you should know the real life implementation, like where linked list is used in real life. So answer is simple. If you have seen a tab in a browser, you can go back also, you can go front also. So there is a linked list used. I'm just giving you the example. So I hope this is clear to you. So in programming concepts, these are the first go-to questions that you should cover, and then you can study anything if you have any time. Now let's just move towards the next subject. Okay, so guys, the next important subject is the object-oriented programming. Now, what mistakes do generally freshers do? Generally, there are 3 languages: Java, C++, and Python. You try to study every language, but here is where you are making the mistake. Just stick with one language and prepare OOPS concept for that language. You can choose any language: C++, Java, or Python. Okay, so if interviewer asks you which language you prefer, you can tell Python, you can tell Java, but don't tell that all languages I know. Okay, next, now what are topics important in object oriented programming? The topic that is important is, first of all, features of OOPS: polymorphism, inheritance, abstraction, encapsulation. These are very important, very commonly asked question. But you should know the definition of these concepts. You should know the types of these concepts. You should be able to write the code for these concepts. Polymorphism, in polymorphism there is method overloading, method overriding. You should know the code of them. Next is inheritance. There are different types of inheritance. For each you should know the definition, as well as the each type you should know the code also. Similarly for abstraction and encapsulation also. Okay, next again I have told you the important question: types of polymorphism, types of inheritance, with their code you should know. Next important question in this subject is the what are the access modifiers? There is private, public, protected, and in Java default is also there. Now again, these questions are dependent on language, because in access modifiers there are 3 modifiers in C++, but there are 4 modifiers in Java. So any language that you are preferring, you can study for that. Next is, what are different types of constructors? This is an important question. Different types of constructor again depends on Java, C++, Python. Okay, which language you are preferring. Next are keywords specific to language. For example, if you are preferring Java, so then there are certain keywords: final, finally, super. I'm just giving you the example. There are many keywords you should know. Okay, just I'm giving you the example here. Next, if you are considering C++, friend function is there, virtual function is there. So all these things you should know. Next, in Python there is init keyword also. There is some different types of constructors also. So these keywords you should know. Okay, so again, for OOPS, object oriented programming, these are the questions that are very much important. Okay, this subject is very much important. I would rate 5 out of 5 stars here for this subject, because in every interview question related to these subjects will be asked. Okay, now moving towards the next subject. First of all, please hit that like and subscribe button if you have not done it till now, because I know this is a very informative video for you. Okay, and guys, I will also be telling you the how to download the notes and from where to download the notes at the end of the video. So make sure that you're watching the video till the end here. Okay, next, moving to the next subject that is important is the database. Now guys, see, database. In database also very important subject. The questions that are important are types of keys: primary key, candidate key, super key, foreign key. Features of SQL are important. DDL, okay, DDL commands, DML commands. There are many DDL and DML commands. Okay, around 5 there are. So every command definition, every command syntax you should know. Next are constraints in SQL, like not, null, check, unique. These are the important questions in database. Next question that are important are difference between alter and update, difference between delete, truncate, and drop command. Now guys, again I'm telling you, I'm not saying that only these questions will be asked, but this is the video where we are discussing the last minute preparation. Okay, which are the go-to topics that if you have less time, for 14th I know the interview is there, so if you have less time, you can first of all study these topics and then go to the interview. Next important question from database will be group by and having clause difference here. Next question about joins, types of joins. There is self join, natural join, left join, right join, full outer join. Definitions are very important for these joins, and syntax also for these joins is important. Now there are some more questions in database that are important. First of all, normalization. Why do we need it? 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, BCNF are the normalization. And the last question for database that is important is asset properties, because in every interview from OOPS 4 concepts will be asked, and from database asset properties will be asked definitely in every interview. These are very important. You should prepare for the last minute. Okay. Now these the till now 4 things we have discussed. Resume we have discussed. We have discussed the programming concept. We have discussed OOPS. We have discussed DBMS. Now coming to, there are more IT subjects also. Okay, IT subjects like OS is there, networking is there, software engineering is there. But guys, see, these are all optional subjects. On if you have like on a regular basis, these subjects are not asked. But again, depends on the interviewer. So if I talk about software engineering, so simple, like 4 to 5 important topics are there, but I have marked this subject as optional because not much questions on daily basis are asked here. There is a software development models and cycles, software re-engineering, what is verification and validation, what are functional and non-functional requirements, what are different types of testing. So first prepare the first 4 subjects that first 4 topics that I have discussed here. Then if you have time, then you can go for operating system also, then you can go for software engineering also, that is not an issue. But if you don't have time, just follow the first 4 subjects only first. Okay, so in this I have tried to cover all the important topics as well as all the important subjects. Now I will be telling you towards the next part here, that how to, where you can download the notes and how to download them. Okay, so now let's just move towards there. Okay, so guys, coming to notes now, on our top made page of Code Bashers, we have important interview IT subject notes. We have analyzed many interview experiences for these companies and made a consolidated list of question and answer for various subjects. Okay, so if you are preparing for any of these companies, okay, because see, OOPS concepts for TCS and Accenture will remain same, so these notes will be helpful for you in every company. So in these particular notes, what we are doing, we are covering total 12 subjects. C++ OOPS questions are there, Java OOPS questions are there, Python questions are there, DBMS questions are there, questions as well as answer. I will be showing you a sample PDF also. Okay, then SQL queries are also there, coding questions which are commonly asked in the interviews are also there, operating system questions are also there, networking questions are also there, machine learning and cloud computing also we have covered. Now why machine learning and cloud computing? Because many of you will be having the projects on these technologies. Questions can be asked from your projects, so therefore important questions for machine learning and cloud computing are also covered here. Okay, so total 12 subjects we are covering. If I show you a sample PDF of Java, you can see here what we have done. For every subject we have different PDFs. Okay, for in every subject there will be around 20 to 25 questions as well as their answers you will find in the PDFs, which are very important and commonly asked in the interviews. I know many of you are preparing having the interviews day after tomorrow, so these PDFs will be happening, will be help you in last minute preparation. So what we want, that see, we have written the question here. Okay, like example, what are interfaces in Java? Why static and default methods were introduced in Java 8? We have written the question here. We have written the answer also that you have to explain in the interview. Okay, you can just learn this answer and explain in the interview. And we have one more thing. We have placed a code snippet also, because we just don't want that okay you just should learn and just go to the interview. You should understand the concept also using these particular questions and answers. So in every PDF around 20 to 25 questions for every subject which are important and commonly asked in interviews we have gathered in these PDFs. So once you will buy these notes at a nominal price of ₹99, you will get total 12 PDFs. In every PDF 20 to 25 questions will be there which are very commonly and importantly asked in the interviews. Okay, so if you are preparing for last minute, if you are doing last minute preparation, or you want to revise your concepts just before the interview, then these notes will be very much beneficial for you. Last to last month there was TCS interviews that are going on. You can go on this TopMed page and you can read your reviews also, that what are the reviews we are getting on these notes or different services that we are providing. Okay, so just don't go by me, just read the reviews also, and then you can purchase these notes. These notes are at a very nominal price of ₹99. The link of these notes you will find in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. If you think that these notes will be beneficial for you, you can go and buy it, and you can give us the your feedback also for these notes on our mail. Okay, mail is very much accessible to all of you. So I hope now this video was informative for you. I have told you the important subjects and topics. I have told you about the notes also, and I have told you how you can prepare for last minute. So guys, this was it for this video. Thank you for watching this video, and all the links for Telegram group also, for these notes also, you will find in the pinned comment as well as in the description box. Thank you for watching this video.